Hey everybody! So I just saw a video that surprised me, didn't shock me, nothing shocks me anymore. I'm 56 years old, and when you see something like this happen, it doesn't shock you. I'm a little surprised. So what happens here is YouTube with the Coppa Act, everyone knows about the Coppa Act. So that's the FTC possibly suing us creators for not marking our videos as either directed to kids or not directed to kids, and or mislabeling them as directed to kids or not directed to kids. So you face a fine. So let's say you're doing a video, you don't really think it's directed to kids. They decide that it is. You marked it as not directed to kids, you face a fine. The number out there is $42,530. But, and I'm not seeing a lot of people talking about this, that's not really what you're going to get hit for. It's based on how much revenue you've made from that video, and up to $42,500. I'm quite sure there's nobody, even the biggest guys, I don't know if they make $40,000 on a video. So I doubt there's going to be any fines that high. But, you know, you might get 50, 100, whatever. You know, say you made $300 on a video, they might fine you maybe 500. Up to, you know, so it's the fines aren't going to be as high. It's a bit of a scare tactic. I don't know why that is that high. But this isn't the shocking news. I'm subscribed to, it's a legal guy. His name is Ian Corzine. I suggest you might want to go check his video. I'm going to put this video's link in the description, and there's going to be a link to the FTC's frequently asked questions, because this information is there. So apparently this guy, Ian Corzine, who's a lawyer, and he has a YouTube channel, he received a call probably last night, because the video came out today, anonymously. And apparently it was someone who is in the know and is in tight with YouTube people. And apparently YouTube hid something from us they don't want to talk about. And it's kind of disgusting, I have to say. Listen, I love YouTube and being on this experience for myself as a creator. I'm new to it relatively. It's less than a year. I don't want to bite the hand that feeds me, although they don't feed me anything. I don't make any money yet. But potentially. But this is kind of, I want to say worse, but it's wrong. What they did was wrong, and I want to just, I guess, talk about it. So what happened was, in 2015, the FTC put out a warning. I don't know why it's termed as a warning, but a warning that there is, there is a place in their rating system, not just for directed at kids or not directed at kids, but for general audiences, which means family-friendly, family programming, say channels like that they do adult toys. I don't mean it that way, that came out wrong, but toys collected by adults. So you have unboxing stuff and like that. It's not directed at kids. I know my son, who's almost 30, he loves figurines and Power Rangers. Oh my God, he still loves Power Rangers. So he's not a kid. I mean, he's my kid, but he's not a kid. And he loves that stuff. So there's a lot of interest by adults for things that kids love, because we were all kids, and a lot of us still have stuff that when we were kids we love and still love. So it's ridiculous that they would make it a choice if it's either for kids or it's for adults, and no general audience. So apparently there is a provision, and the reason why YouTube isn't offering that to us is because they'd have to set up a whole new system to identify that and give the option, and it costs too much. What is the guy said they didn't do it because it would decrease corporate profits. So let that sink in. Say corporations are evil. Well, there's an example of it right there. So the point being, this is what I took from it, and you can watch the video and you can decide for yourself. But I do a sports channel. I do not direct my videos ever at children. I used to swear a little bit when I started my channel, but I realized that there were younger people watching, and that I cleaned it up, and I rarely swear now. So it happens sometimes, and I try not to drop any F-bombs or those kind of words, but, you know, mild curses, and not very often. So I'm family friendly, But am I directed at kids under 13? No. Do kids under 13 find sports interesting and maybe like the Montreal Canadiens and all? Of course. But I'm not directing anything at them. So why would I have to pay the price when there's an option out there? So here's what we've come to. I suggest you go watch that video. He can explain it better than I can. But basically, YouTube screwed us creators over. And I hope it doesn't, that I'm doing this video doesn't affect me getting into the partnership program, because I'm not monetized yet, but I'm really close, and it concerns me because I'd like to earn a little revenue for doing what I do. I'm not asking for a lot, but I'd like to earn my share like everybody else, and I think that's only fair. Also, the guy said, and this is why I'm talking about that, he says, you don't know the power of YouTube. I hope they can take criticism, especially when they've done wrong. They make money based on the fact that us creators make videos. If us creators did not make videos, they have no videos to show. They have no videos to charge advertising for. So I don't understand this. And it makes me kind of mad. I am pissed off right now. Not overly so. I like the fact that they provide this platform for me, and I can make videos that I like to make about the team that I love and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, when someone does something wrong, it's wrong, and that's all there is to it. You got to stand up for against what's wrong. So you can tweet your complaints, and I suggest please do this. You can go, if you're on Twitter, and so many people are, you go to the Team YouTube on Twitter, and you can tweet them complaints about this. And on Ian Corzine's site, he'll tell you if you watch the video. You can text him, and he will text you back samples of what to say. If you're not sure what to say, if you don't want, please don't swear, and don't be all that. Don't do that, because when you go with anger, you get nothing. So yes, we're angry, and maybe as viewers, you're angry too, because they're taking away some of the content that you may watch, and adult channels that are going to get wrongly dinged for this. And you may enjoy them, and you're going to lose them if we don't complain and try to change this. So I would suggest going to his channel, Ian Corzine. I'm going to leave a link. Check out that video. If you need to text him to get an idea of what to say, that's great. If not, just go on Twitter and make a complaint. Let YouTube know that we know what happened and we're not happy about it. I think that's what needs to be done, honestly. So like I said, there'll be a link to his video in the description. I would suggest you go watch it, give him a subscribe and a notifications bell, because this guy deserves it. If this is true, and look, he went and shows in the frequently asked questions and in the FTC's own website that this was true. So it's not like you could say this guy called anonymously, he's full of shit, and it's not really true, and this is all clickbait. I don't believe that is, because you can see it from the FTC's own website. So this is something we need to take care of, because look, personally, I don't think I'm really in trouble here, especially after hearing this. At worst, I'm for general audience. At worst. And it's covered by the FTC. And the fact that YouTube didn't give us that option doesn't mean we're not covered by it by the FTC. This is what I take from it. We're still covered by that. So if you have a general audience channel, I don't believe you're in trouble. We're just being scared to do what? I don't understand, because this is what's weird. Why would YouTube want to scare us into this when they, first of all, could have taken care of it, and then making channels either leave or mark them as kids, which means the advertising goes way down. But if the advertising money goes way down for the creator, it also goes way down for YouTube. If they can't charge more for ads, they don't make as much money. So I don't understand this whole thing. This is the weirdest. It's a conspiracy. There's something behind this, and hopefully it'll come out. I really don't get it. But we can do something about it. Go to Twitter, make the complaint. Let them know how you feel. As any creators watching this, do the same. Let them know how you feel. It's really important, because why should we get screwed over? We put in a lot of work to make a video. I'm not that great or anything. I don't do anything fancy. I don't do fancy edits and all that. But you know what? It's still a lot of work. It doesn't matter what you do. It's still a lot of work to prepare, to film, to upload, to do all that, to learn about. That's a lot of work, and it's not fair to be screwed out of money that you should you deservedly earned. And not money off the back of the viewers really either. It's advertising income. We're not talking about anything other than advertising. It's not off your back as a viewer, and it's not off of anybody else's back. It's fair, it's fairly earned, and I don't see why we're not allowed to earn it. For me personally, I'm not that worried. At the very least, I'm general audience. And I'm not going to throw in F-bombs and all that just to change it, because it's just the same. Then advertisers don't want to advertise on my channel when that time comes and I'm eligible, because I swear too much. So same thing. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to change that. I like the fact that young people do watch. Why not? Why shouldn't they enjoy hockey? I'm not targeting them, and I'm personally not collecting anything off of them, because it's YouTube that does it, not me. The fact that I'm on the hook for that, and there's wording there where I'm responsible for what YouTube does, I don't get how that works. They're doing it. I have zero control over how they collect information and who they collect information from, yet I'm held responsible for that. It doesn't make any sense. So I think it's a big scare where there's not going to be a lot there for most YouTubers. There are sections that obviously that are for kids, and they're creating stuff for kids, and the more power to them. Why shouldn't our kids get entertained by people who know what they're doing and are it's just, it doesn't make any sense at all. What we should go watch on TV? What, they don't make money? They don't target ads? I don't understand. I mean, they sort of do. It's a kids show. They target ads at kids. How's that different? So they don't collect information. That's the only difference. Well, we don't either as creators. I collect zero information on any. The information I get on my viewers comes through YouTube. They collect it. How am I responsible for that? Doesn't make any sense. So please go watch Ian Corzine's video. Tweet at YouTube, Team YouTube, and let them know how you feel. And hopefully, by doing something and the actions we take now will prevent problems down the road. And it won't change our experience on YouTube. Mine as a creator, and you as a viewer. And other creators out there and have the same experience I do. But, you as a viewer have an experience in watching YouTube that is going to change if we don't do something about it. It's not just us creators that have a worry or things are going to change for. It's also going to be for the viewers. So thanks for listening to me. I know that's longer than I wanted to go, but I really wanted to talk about this. I didn't even know I'd get 5 words out, and I just went almost 13 minutes, and I haven't stopped talking. So it's really important. We got to do something about it. Hopefully you guys will help out. All the power to us, because we can stand up and fight this. It's not fair to be screwed over by, it's kind of our boss, but why should a boss screw you over when they could do something about it? It might cost them a few bucks, but so what? They make tons of money anyway. That's what I don't get. That's why corporations are evil. They don't see the fact that sometimes you got to spend a little bit of that profit in order to make the profit. Anyway, so thanks for listening to my rant. I really appreciate it. If you've never seen me before, I'd appreciate it if you can give a thumbs up, and you can subscribe to my channel if you're interested in hockey. If not, just please help out. That'd be great. So thanks. Have a great day. Hopefully we can take care of this, and I will see you on the rebound for my normal videos. And that's a Go Habs Go. Thanks everybody for watching. Bye, y'all.